team was started by Sir Mark Lumboy. He's also a sim racer, but primarily he's a doctor. And it's basically a team where our primary goal is to develop sim racers in the Philippines. So I guess you could say not all of our members are the fastest in the country, but we are trying to make them the fastest. Since 2021, I think that's the heyday of our team because at that time we were participating in many leagues such as the ERGP Endurance. We are also in AES, me, Russell, and Francis. And yeah, I guess since then and even this year we have a lot of leagues going on and there's been a lot of success. So and the AES is one of the season 4 of AES is one of those leagues that we're focusing a lot on right now. We have me and Francis participating in Class A, and then we have our other team members in Class B as well. Personally, when we looked at the lineup or who's going to be joining the season 4 of AES, we know straight away we're going to be the underdogs because we're up against the very best that Southeast Asia has to offer. That's why we know it's going to be very tough. The primary goal for us, the primary motivation is to, we want to prove to the world that even though we're up against, the very best in Southeast Asia, we want to prove that we belong there in that group, even though our chances of beating them would be very small. But regardless, we have the pace, the consistency, and the motivation to keep up with the best of them. And I think that's a very good, very good goal to have when competing against the very best like this.
Actually, our priority is to get points. That's one way to challenge the other teams as well, because there's a team championship as well.
Well, we know that Paul Ricard is going to be a very McLaren favoring track because there's a lot of, it's pretty much flat. There's not a lot of elevation changes and there's a lot of, medium speed corners that the aero of the McLaren really excels. But regardless, we know that the Aston has its own strengths somewhere else. Like, for example, elevation changes and being very stable while braking and turning in. And that's where we decided to focus. And I think it paid off because even though the McLarens are a lot faster than us during the corners, we get to be more stable. So there are actually a lot of McLarens who spun out or got hit because they kind of lost control and someone else punted them in the process. Kind of hope it's a track where the Aston is going to excel. But if I have to guess, I would hope it's something like sandboard along those lines, but anything goes. I just hope it's not something that the McLaren is going to roll over us again, like, I don't know, Silverstone. But whichever goes, we're going to formulate a plan, set up our cars so that we can still fight for points, for hopefully more points than now, so that we can prove ourselves.